Are you ready? Are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
All right, welcome into another week of Settle the Score. This is a movie music trivia game show, and I am your host, and I'm joined every week by the musical director here on Settle the Score, Mr. Andy Merriweather. How are you, sir?
All good, thanks, Matt. We've experienced our first bit of snow of 2021, as is typical. Really? Yeah, I mean, I've just been enjoying it from afar, but I have had one snowball thrown at me.
You guys don't normally get snow before Christmas?
Our weather is temperamental. It can happen, but this is the first of this winter period. Yeah.
Enjoy your winter wonderland. I would have assumed you would have gotten already some sort of snow. I mean, shit, Spain got snow for the first time. Madrid did in 60 some odd years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had, I saw clips of it and people were like towing each other with snowboards behind cars and to have a snowball fight in like huge plazas and whatnot.
Nice. Good for them. You really keep abreast of the world's weather.
Yep.
It's impressive.
That's what I do. I always wanted to be a meteorologist.
Yeah.
So, I do what I can. It's all thanks to Twitter. I never in a million years more than likely would have seen that storyline had Twitter not said, hey, look at Madrid. First time it's gotten snow in 60 some odd years. But anyway, that's weather. It's been raining here. It's going to rain all week. So
nice. Is that good? Do you enjoy a splash of rain?
Yeah. Because
it's amongst all the heat and
sunshine.
Dry.
It's just 350-ish days of sunshine. So it's nice to be overcast a few days.
Nice.
Yeah. Puts a smile on my face.
Yeah, good.
It does. It's just going to go right back to sunshine. So it's like, something different. This is nice. And then it's, you get the same old after that. And I'm not complaining. I'd rather have 350 days of sunshine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, than overcast. Nice. I used to live in an area that was about overcast 7 months of the year. That shit sucks.
Yeah, quite depressing.
It is.
But we have settled the score to keep our spirits up.
Damn straight. Nice segue right back into as opposed to this bullshit. All right. Well, if you'd like to be a fan on the show before we bring our guests in, just retweet and like the tweet that I put out each week. And then we draw 2 random names every couple months. And we have that show. And if you'd like to watch instead of listen, you can go to youtube.com/Matt Nost and watch over there. But if you prefer to listen, that is your choice, whatever you want. We are here to accommodate. I am ready to start the show. What about you, man?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited.
All right. First gentleman joining us, hailing all the way from sunny Arizona, the one and only Mr. PJ Campbell.
Oh, hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
Hey,
It's not so much as sunny and wonderful here, though. We're getting overcast and rain and snow right now. So, that's what we're dealing with down here in Tucson.
You'll actually get a little snow. Is that in the forecast?
Yeah, that 50% right now for tomorrow. It's a weird thing, man.
Sure. Snow on desert landscape.
Yeah.
Looks a little strange, but it's quite beautiful.
It's kind of nice. And kind of to your point, like it's going to be sunny here all the time anyway. So let's change it up a little bit.
Yeah. Enjoy the slight bit of weather that you get because it's going to go right back to technically no weather.
Yeah, exactly.
Biden suppressed the global warming crisis already. I mean, that's just incredible. Fast work.
Probably not. Probably not.
I like where your head's at, Andy. You try.
Yeah.
Optimistic.
He's got ideas. Whether or not any of those ideas get instituted, we shall see. And if they have any impact, we shall see. I highly doubt it. But anyway, doom and gloom here on the show to start.
I tried so hard.
Overcast weather. The world's going to hell, and we are here to have some fun.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
Sure. Good spin. Hailing from this man is at the beach. He moved cross country and now lives at the beach. He's beating all of us. I can't even top that. Former Ohio native, now down in, I don't want to say what part, just in case he wants to be cagey on that, but he does live right next to the ocean. the one and only Mr. Dan Nye.
Slightly cagey. I showed up for meteorologist talk, right? Like Junior Meteorologist Association. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
It's windy with high swells by me.
Oh, you got high swells.
Yeah. So
what's the break like today?
I don't know. I see the ocean. I see a bunch of whitecaps. So it's high swells is my logical conclusion from there. And if you hear something loud at my house, there's this cable that hangs down right by my office and like slams into the wall. So it sounds like somebody's trying to like come in from the outside. It's very disorienting.
Perfect. It's the ghost of the sea trying to get in.
Exactly. Also, you were saying like, 360 or 350 days of sun. And I just like watched the light leave Andy's eyes. And like you were describing how nice it is here. And I was like, oh, poor Andy.
Yeah, sorry. I know. Especially as I did have a cancelled holiday planned to come visit, but 2022 won't come quick enough. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, sadly, it'll probably be then before any actual travel happens.
Yeah.
So, man, we are just keeping this fun time going, right?
That's what we're here for. Lift your spirits.
I mean. I feel like we should do a 4-part sea shanty since those are big right now and it just kind of fits the vibe of what we're going for.
We'll definitely get more clicks. Everyone knows Wellerman, right? Like by now, we have to.
I mean, I've only seen it 150 times thanks to our buddy Maxwell. So
yes.
Which one is Wellerman?
The one that got really big.
Okay.
Yeah, and everyone's doing it now on TikTok apparently.
Well, maybe we'll bring you guys back for sea shanty week and we'll just
a whole week.
If you get, hell yeah! If you get it right, then we all break out in 4-part harmony. I think it'll be a thing of beauty.
Nice. Love it.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll need piano company, but Andy's got the pipes to lead the group. So
sure.
Sorry, he'll be the face. He'll be the cute young face of this. The Justin Timberlake.
Yes.
I'd like to believe that I'm JC, but I'm probably Fatone or something like that. That's fine.
Some deep pulls. I like where you're going with
it. Yeah. Well, listen, I never listened to it, but I'll be damned if it was impossible to escape.
Wait. Just finish off the quintet, Matt. Just give us the last 2 names of the NSYNC guys.
We're up to 3. I think you got
blonde haired.
Well, you got JT, JC, and Fatone.
So
you're going for Space Boy?
Yeah. That dude, I'll never remember. Lance, something or other?
Yeah, Lance down here.
Yeah. The other dude, I can't remember.
And Chris Kirkpatrick.
Yeah. Perfect. The guy that never should have been in the group and looks like he should never have been in and has the name of a guy that shouldn't be in the group.
No, he had those dreads that went straight up.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Describing terrible.
Yeah.
Keep going. Anyway, that's
I love this perfect weather to boy bands.
Yeah, 90s boy bands in particular.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
You could say early 2000s.
Around there.
It goes.
Yes.
It's a break between the 2 millenniums.
That's fair.
That's how you refer to them in casual conversation.
It is.
So I updated the bridge between 2 millenniums.
Well, I don't really know how to segue into the show, so let's just fucking get into the show.
They made music.
They did make music, and we're here to listen to Andy make music today. All right, so the opening round.
That was an NSYNC track.
It was.
Which one is that? I don't know.
Gonna be me.
Oh,
right.
okay.
That's right.
I know the chorus.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then whichever the Backstreet Boys one did like the Michael Jackson Thriller kind of dance move. I don't remember which song that is, but I remember the move. So
that's Backstreet's Back.
That's right. All right. Yep. I know that much. The bass line bump. That's
right.
Yep. That's about all I got.
Okay.
Perfect.
But if you guys want to come back for boy band sea shanty, extravaganza.
Yes.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't believe you, PJ. You've been quiet this whole time.
I enjoy taking it in. Normally, I don't get to talk a lot, and I enjoy watching other people do it, and then I come in and, it's fun. There's a reason I'm behind the camera most of the time, Matt. Let's be real.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you?
I know the numbers your channel does.
That's true.
People
I
like
am in front of it. That's true.
All right, well, let's jump into the first round. So in this opening round, all questions are worth 10 points. And then there's a bonus question worth 5, and we'll get to the rules of the bonus question whenever either one of you answers a question correctly. And what will happen is I give a context clue, and Andy will play the song until one of you has a guess. You're guessing the name of the movie, not the name of the song or the artist. And since we brought PJ in first, Dan, you get first arbitrary choice, 1 through 5. What would you like, sir?
Let's go 4.
All right. Number 4. Your context clue is you are very huggable. You are very huggable. Go for it.
Don't you turn your back on me. Don't you walk away. Don't you tell me that I don't care, 'cause I do. When we're together, gray skies clear up. And I cheer up to where I'm less depressed. And sincerely, from the bottom of my heart,
All right, I'll give you another context
just
clue.
can't take it when we're apart.
Circling the bowels of hell.
What the hell?
Circling the bowels of hell.
I have a guess, Dan.
Go for it.
Toy Story 3.
That is correct for 10 points.
damn.
I was like, that sounds like Randy Newman, but Barry.
Yeah,
I was gonna get the Barry Huggable.
Thank
now.
Bear, yep.
That was beautiful, Randy Newman. And I like the little pooch when you're coming on the.
Yeah, that was real good, Andy.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. It's what I did whilst the weather was shit.
If we ever do the semi-masked singer where we can still see your lips, dude, you're gonna crush. You're gonna crush.
Was the piano too loud? I felt like it was loud in my ear, but too good. Okay.
All right, so there is a bonus question. Here's how the bonus question works, Dan. You can elect to open it up to both of you to answer or to go alone. If you go alone, PJ obviously has no chance of answering, but if you get it wrong, you lose 5 points. If you open it up to both of you, no one will lose any points, but obviously PJ can cut into your 10-0 lead. So my question to you, Dan, is do you want to be a dick or not?
Not yet. Won't be a dick yet.
Interesting.
Everybody always
It's
starts
the trend.
Always starts nice. And it's probably smart. I should tell you, some of these are easy. Some of these are hard. The penalty for being a dick. This first one is hard. So you made the wise decision. All right. In Toy Story 3, Ken wears how many outfits total in the movie? I'll give it to you if you're within 3. You both can guess.
This is where I'm a little nervous playing against somebody who writes movie trivia, you know?
I know. That's why it's...
But
I
this
have
is
at least
even
one
more
other
specific for
alternate.
me. Like, I'm going to say 12. I don't know.
All right. It says 12. Dan, what's your guess?
You know, I was going to say something around there, but since the question is pointed as it is, I'm going to go just like Price is Right over, and I'm going to say 18.
Dan gets it, baby. Dan gets it. It
Nice.
is 21.
Is that the first time someone's got one of those within a
I think
quantity
so.
amount?
It's either the first or the second.
Very
Yeah.
well played. And he went with a
Nicely
multiple
done,
of 3. That's the trick. You got to go with the multiple of what Matt gives you. That's the formula.
Sometimes I have a couple different.
No, it's true. If it's like 56, you might say within 10. Yeah, that's true. Not all the time.
Yeah, you can't let our guests know exactly how.
No. I just thought of it.
All right. Well, Dan, you have control. So 4 is off the board. You want 1, 2, 3, or 5?
5.
All right. Number 5. Your context clue is, and for full disclosure, PJ, I text Dan to get both of your ages
Okay.
to include this movie because it's like, this should be right in their wheelhouse,
Perfect.
hypothetically.
Okay. Awesome.
So
What did you do, Dan?
your context clue is welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I think I have a guess already, but I want to hear Andy.
No one understands. I'm on the wrong key, am I?
Understands me. They view it as such strange eccentricities that I keep kidding around like a child, but pardon me. People say I'm not okay,
Glad I didn't guess.
'cause I love such elementary things. It's been my fate to compensate for the childhood I've never known.
Welcome back.
Have you seen my childhood? I'm searching for that wonder in my youth, like pirates and adventurous dreams.
Second context clue.
Kings.
Boy, See, World.
All right, Dan.
Dan,
It's not the song I know from this movie, but is it Free Willy?
that is incorrect.
Damn it.
Interesting.
Incorrect. Welcome back. Boy, See, World. PJ, do you want to venture a guess?
Ooh. I'm gonna say Finding Nemo.
That is also incorrect. It is Free Willy 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah, never would have got that. I was expecting Andy to go into the classic Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That one.
That one, yeah.
That's what I was expecting to hear. I never
Yeah.
would have got that.
Childhood, Free Willy 2.
I hadn't
Yeah, I
even
mean-
thought about that, man.
It came out, it was made for your age range specifically when it came out. So I figured, if there was ever a show.
It's a good throw. I mean,
Try it on this
should have
one.
been. It should have been right there for us, Dan. But you know,
Yeah.
Um,
That
Anyway.
line, I knew how to play the song anyway, but when I was practicing it, that line does not age well. The
People say I'm not okay, 'cause I love such elementary things.
I mean, that's rough.
Well,
I don't think anybody listens to that song, so they haven't thought about that lyric specifically.
Yeah, I know. Free Willy 2 is
Very
not
good.
on the radar.
very
Yeah.
professional, Andy. You got through it. Great.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so the bonus question then will be open to both of you. You both have an opportunity to answer. So here it is. It's worth 5 points. Francis Capra, who's in this movie, but maybe better known for his role on Veronica Mars, got his start in age 9 in what Chaz Palminteri movie that was
PJ knows.
PJ?
It's a Bronx Tale.
Oh, that is correct for 5 points.
Yes,
I wouldn't have got that.
I love that movie.
All right. Well, PJ will give you the choice if you got that one. Do you want 1, 2, or 3?
Let's go 2.
All right. Number 2, your context clue is you wouldn't like me when I'm Ang Lee. You wouldn't like me when I'm Ang Lee.
Okay.
If the sky open up for me and the mountains disappear, if the seas run dry, turn to dust, and the sun refuses to
PJ?
rise,
PJ,
Hulk?
that is incorrect.
No.
I would sail find my way by the light. I
Dan,
see
second context clue.
rise,
Ciao
I
for now.
know fades away,
Ciao for now.
but you
You
stay.
wouldn't like me when I'm Ang Lee. Ciao for now. PJ knows it at this point.
To love that we have shared before time.
Ang Lee, I haven't seen a lot of. I don't even have a guess. Like I could guess, but it would be like a shot in the dark.
Yeah, well, you might as well
Shot in
take
the
it out in the dark. Yeah.
Life of Pi.
No, that is
Crouching Tiger, huh?
incorrect. Yes, it is Crouching Tiger, PJ.
God damn it.
Nobody gets the points. That's why I like that. That was Andy's Ang Lee. Throws him off the scent. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would think Hulk.
Um,
That works.
all right.
Well done, Andy.
Bonus question is open to both of you. We're at 5 points. The 4 main leads spoke with 4 different Chinese accents in the movie. This had to be overdubbed on the soundtrack using which Chinese dialect or accent? Think prominent Chinese accent or dialect.
PJ?
PJ.
Cantonese?
That is incorrect. That's what Chow Yun Fat speaks when he uses the Cantonese accent.
Was it Mandarin?
Dan Nye gets 5 points.
Nice.
These are the types of questions you got to write when you know that one of the people writes professionally movie questions.
Nice.
Again, like I said, not the smartest idea for me to be like, hey, let's have PJ do it.
All right.
It's working out so far.
Yeah, you're up 20-5. It's not bad.
It's early.
It is early. But Dan, you've got control. Do you want number 1 or number 3?
Let's go 1.
All right. Number 1 is your context clue is I would watch 500 miles and I would watch 500 more just to be the something. Come on, Andy. What up? But anyway.
Those are my favorite clues whenever Matt gets super animated or like does a voice. Like they're the best.
So good.
I would watch 500 miles and I would watch 500 more is your context clue.
Sure.
Whenever you're ready, Andy, take it away.
I'm insane, but I'm on my toes. I could keep the world balanced on my nose. I had a slumber party with all my foes. Now I wear 'em like a badge of honor on my clothes. If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my throne. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone. Like, what's up, danger?
Oh, Dan.
PJ?
Dan.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse is correct for 10 points.
I love that style of taking that song like that. Like
That was good.
Oh, that was great. As soon as you hit that chorus, it's like
Yeah, threw in a little beatboxing. Meriwether's got talent. You know?
Yeah, it does.
Week in, week out. All right, Dan. So you have the option on this bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
I'll be a dick now.
All right.
I know how much BJ loves this movie.
You're up 30-5, and you're like, fuck him. Let's see if we can bury him a little bit more. All right. Your bonus question is this. 2018 Spider-Verse was the first non-Disney or Pixar movie to win Best Animated Oscar since what Western movie of 2011? PJ seems to know it. The look on his face.
Matt, was it Rango?
It was Rango for 5 points.
Well done. Good dick.
Nicely done. Yeah.
I didn't know Rango won for Best Animated.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. Well, we only have one question or one song left in this opening round. And boy, I like that one. All right. So your context clue for this one is Beverly Hills Clop. Beverly Hills Clop.
Like the sound? Okay.
Can't explain more than the context clue.
So she said, oh, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know, maybe I'm in love. Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, cause I can't ignore it. If this love makes me wanna turn around and face me, but I don't know nothing about love. So come on, turn a little faster. Come on, world.
All right. Second context clue. Happily over after.
Dan?
Dan, go for it.
Shrek 2?
That is correct for
Yeah.
10 points.
Nicely done, man.
I was just trying to figure out which one it was. I knew, like, as soon as you said ogre, and I knew the song, but
Oh, what was the second context clue?
Happily Ogre After.
Mm.
All right, Dan. Last bonus question. Do you want to be a dick or not?
no, I'll be open this time.
Oh, look at him. He's up by 40. What a gentleman.
Oh, you're so nice, Dan. I really appreciate it.
Okay, the bonus question to both of you is this. Rupert Everett voiced Prince Charming in the movie. He almost landed the role of what iconic Disney villain from 1991, but according to Everett, in his voiceover audition, he didn't sound arrogant enough.
Dan? Gaston?
Gaston is correct for 5 points.
Nice.
All right. So that is the end of the first round. Dan is in the lead as of right now, but PJ, you are not out of this.
Just a very commanding lead. That's all. It's fine.
There's a lot of questions left. Plus the third round, you could make up a ton of points.
That's true.
So you're still in this. And if anybody can screw this up, it's Dan.
That's
what we
true.
both know about
I'm
him.
awesome at screwing things up.
That's not wrong.
So the second round is the 5-second round. I'll give a context clue, and Andy will just play 5 seconds of it, and you have to guess the name of the movie. If you get it in the first 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. If Andy has to play the second 5 seconds, then it's only worth 5 points. And you only get one guess in this round. So, PJ, you're in second place, and which means you have choice 1 through 5 in the second round. What would you like?
Let's go 5.
All right. Number 5, your context clue is no bridge is too far. No bridge is too far.
One day, when the glory comes,
PJ?
PJ.
Selma.
Selma for 10 points is correct.
Nice.
See that? Just like that, PJ. You're right back in the game, baby.
Yeah, see? Great song. Great movie.
All right, PJ, you have control 1 through 4. What would you like?
Let's go 3.
All right. Number 3, your context clue is he never lands. He never lands.
Oh, a pirate's life is a wonderful life, a roving over the sea.
I mean,
You only get one guess. Do you want to wait for the second 5 seconds, or do you want to answer now?
I think I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm going to go one more just in case.
Once again, your context clue is he never lands.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
PJ?
PJ.
Peter Pan?
Peter Pan is correct.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna guess,
Yeah,
but I'm like,
it seems
there's
so...
been a lot of Peter
Yeah.
Pan movies,
that was my
Very
fear. Was
broad.
it was like Return to Neverland?
right? Or Pan, the weird one with
Yeah.
Nirvana in it.
Yeah, right.
That would be a terrible, terrible thing for you to do. You do like the Here We Are Now Entertain Us. It's like, it was Pan. Why didn't you guys get it?
Oh God.
Well, I haven't seen that movie, so it doesn't really come to mind.
I haven't
That's
either,
fair.
but that's the only thing I know about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I heard people saying
Yeah,
about was
Hugh
I was like,
Jackman and all the pirates singing Nirvana.
Yeah, I just remember Hugh Jackman, everybody just going, "Dee." All right, well, exactly. Doing a Dangerfield face at the, how was it?
Ooh, gets
So-
no respect.
Anyway,
Respect.
BJ, you have control, and look at that. You've cut into his lead. It's 50-25. You're slowly climbing your way back in.
Yeah,
1,
let's do it.
2, or 4. What would you like?
Let's go 1.
All right. Number 1 it is. Your context clue is, and by the way, all 3 are excellent. All 3 are excellent. I'm going to go with the first one. Insane Clowns Posse. Insane Clowns Posse.
All right.
Man made the electric light to take us out of the door.
Insane Clowns Posse.
I don't know.
I don't know it off the first five.
All right, you want to hear the second five?
Yeah, let's hear the second five.
And then if you guys can't get it off, I'll give you a second context clue after he plays the second five.
Gotcha.
This is a man's world. It would be nothing without a woman or a girl.
The song, I just don't know what movie it's attached to.
All right. I will give you a second context clue. Boy, I like both of those. What do you like, Andy?
Second one.
Okay. Your second context clue is Bat Woman. Insane Clowns Posse. Bat Woman.
You got to love all that dead air while we're sitting here
I
trying.
know.
That's fine. That's fine.
I like it.
I'm like,
People listening are pondering as well. Some of them
Right,
are
yeah.
yelling at you guys right now.
Yeah, probably yelling.
most of them are yelling at us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
We have a third context clue if you guys are both still stumped.
I can't pull it.
PJ, do you want the third?
Yeah, let's hear it just in case.
All right. So you have Insane Clowns Posse, Bat Woman, Yes Quinn.
Oh, I'll guess.
Go for it.
Is it Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of the Temperature?
Booyah!
Nice.
5 points.
Nice. Oh yeah. Yep. Batwoman.
That's where I got it for then. Again with the animation. Thank you, Matt. It was the Yes Queen that got it.
Very good.
I add very little to this show, but what I do add, it's like the sprinkles on top of the cake, you know?
I when I come up with context clues, me and Matt share the context clues 50-50. When I come up with my ones, I don't give any directive, but he nails it every single time.
Yeah.
He knows
So
exactly what I'm
good.
thinking of. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Brilliant.
Dan, you got that one right. So you have control. Do you want number 2 or number 4?
Let's go 4.
All right. Number 4. Let's see. All right. Your context clue is Saleswoman of the Year. Saleswoman of the Year. Go for it, Andy.
Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back.
Boy, that was good. That was
Oh,
good.
PJ?
BJ.
Moana?
10 points goes to PJ.
Ah.
Nice. I knew. I had a hunch that was you were making a pun with the sales, and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
I could hear the song and I was like, I could place it, and it was, which animated movie is this part of? And that's yes.
I know. So like I there's another one written down that says high seas, but with a C, and be like, well, that's a written clue. I don't know if that's
You
gonna
go
help
high.
anybody. Yeah,
high seas.
exactly.
Or you just blow Andy out of the water and you throw him off, or you hit the high C
you want me
note.
to hit just
Yeah.
go Mariah and just
Yeah.
hit that high C. Not a problem. Opening garage doors in my neighborhood.
What is that? Oh, don't worry, Matt's recording again.
Boy, that boy's good. All right, there's only one left in this second round. Your context clue for the final question of the 5-second round is Boston Dynamics' worst nightmare. Boston Dynamics' worst nightmare.
I love that one, by the way.
Thank you.
I had strings, but now I'm free.
Dan, Pinocchio.
That is incorrect. Boston Dynamics' worst nightmare.
PJ?
BJ.
Age of Ultron?
That is correct. For
That
10
was my
points.
second guess.
Yes.
Boy, PJ, you closed the gap.
Hello,
It is
Dan.
55-45. Dan with the 10-point lead.
Woof.
going into the final round. So this is the betting round. Dan, you will have first choice. The way this works for anybody that's new out there, I, as per usual, give a context clue, and Dan opens the betting with the number of notes he thinks he can guess it in, and then it goes back and forth between him and PJ until one tells the other to settle the score. The minimum number of notes that you can bid to open with is 3. The max is whatever you'd like it to be. And just as a heads up, if you get it wrong, your opponent gets the points. And finally, if you want to guess in 3 notes and above, it is worth 10 points. 2 notes and above, 15 points. 1 note and above, 20. And if you want a blind guess based on the context clue alone, it is worth 25 points. So, Dan, you have the choice, 1 through 5. What would you like? And don't forget, you will be opening the bidding on this one.
Let's start with the 1.
Starts with number 1. Your context clue for this is, boy, Andy, I like 3 and I like 4. I mean, I like the other first 2, but I think they might give it away.
Yeah, I think 3 definitely doesn't give it away, considering the track.
Okay. All right. So your context clue then is passing the baton. Passing the baton. So, Dan, you start the bidding. Minimum is 3 notes. Max is whatever you'd like it to be. How many notes are we starting this bad boy with?
Oh, God. Passing the baton could be like anything. I'm going to go high. I'm going to go 9.
All right. 9 notes over to you, PJ. You can say 8 or fewer, or you can tell Dan to settle the score.
Let's go 8.
All right. Back over to you, Dan. What would you like to do?
7.
7 notes. PJ.
I'm going to have him settle the score.
All right, settling the score. So, Dan, if you get this wrong, PJ, you get the points, and it'll be all tied up. Otherwise, you can add into your lead. So, once again, your context clue is passing the baton, and you have 7 notes. Good luck to you, Mr. Nye.
I Dipper, right? Sorry, I keep calling out to PJ's dogs like they can hear me. Can you do the notes again, Andy?
Yep.
The Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, that is incorrect. That is incorrect. Do you want to play some more, Andy? PJ gets the points. Either of you know it?
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, but which? Passing the baton.
Is it Force Awakens?
It is, of course, Awakens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that. That's so good. First, is that the First Order theme?
March of the Resistance.
March of the
Resistance. I like it.
All right, so it is all tied. PJ got the
shit.
point since Dan got it wrong. It is now 55-55. So
Hello,
PJ, you have
Dan.
control, and it's 2, 3, 4, or 5. What would you like?
Let's go 4.
All right. Your context clue on number 4 is life's a stitch. Life's a stitch. How many notes would you like to open the bidding with? PJ, minimum is 3, max is whatever you'd like it to be.
Let's go 10 first.
All right. 10, over to you, Dan. What would you like to do? 9 or fewer, tell them to settle the score.
I'll go 8.
8, back over to you, PJ.
You know, I'm going to have you settle the score again.
Yeah. Oh, ye of little faith over here.
Right.
All right.
Clearly.
All right. 8 notes to you, Dan. Once again, your context clue is life's a stitch. Well, that was tough.
That was 8 notes? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, bass notes in there.
It has this kind of repeated note in the bass.
Oh, is that for somebody that asked where's Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the 8 notes again?
Sure. I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, this one was kind of tough.
I'll hammer out that last note if PJ doesn't feel like that's cheating because
go for it.
It's
Absolutely.
rough. It's rough. So it's probably about 20 notes just on that G.
Life's a stitch.
The only thing that popped in my head, and I think it's wrong, is The Godfather.
No, that is incorrect. This one was, I think, the most difficult.
It's tough, yeah.
Is it Phantom Thread?
It is Phantom Thread.
Well played.
Yes.
Did you get that from the score or the?
No, both. I really actually like that movie quite a bit.
I haven't seen it, so
The score is
screwed.
excellent.
Yeah, that bottom note is so difficult to have as a wager.
Yeah.
But the full kind of thing goes just repeats that with big strings.
It's so gorgeous. Nicely done, Andy.
All right, well, PJ, you got the points, and for the first time in this game, you've taken the lead.
Yes, that's what it feels. It feels nice to actually be in the lead this time.
There are 3 questions left. It is anybody's game. PJ, you have control. Do you want 2, 3, or 5?
Let's go down to 2.
All right. 2. All right, Andy, which do you like?
Your fourth one, your one.
Okay, you like 4? Okay. Yeah, because I liked 1 as well. I think those 2 are my favorites. Okay, so your context clue, and this is PJ, you open the bidding since you got the last points. Context clue is Sci-Fi Goonies.
Sci-Fi Goonies.
Sci-Fi Goonies. So how many notes would you like to open the bidding with, Mr. Campbell?
Let's go 8.
All right. 8, over to you. Dan, what would you like to do?
I'm going to go 6.
Ooh,
Interesting.
a little confidence from Dan. I like it. PJ, 5 or fewer, or tell him to settle the score.
You know what? Let's settle the score, Dan.
He's never going to guess in this round. He's just going to keep making me miss him.
He's been figuring out the mechanic in the game that he likes best.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, once again, your context clue is Sci-Fi Goonies. And you have 6 notes. Good luck to you, Mr. Nye. Sci-Fi Goonies. Would you like to hear that again?
Please. Again, like that's the thing that's so rough about this is it all sounds so familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I like that context clue too, which is why, clearly going in brazen with too much confidence.
I mean, look, if you want a little more time, take the time. Don't want you to rush into an answer if you're not fully comfortable. Focus on.
I feel like I don't even like the 2, like going to 8 notes on that wouldn't have made much of a difference because it's the same thing cycled through twice.
Yeah, good ear.
Technically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a slight variation, I believe, on the end.
It would have to go up.
You'd go 12.
Yeah, it would have to go up even further for it to really change.
So focus on the Sci-Fi Goonies.
Man, I wish I could even pull something Sci-Fi Goonies. Which is funny because I know you hate the Goonies.
No, I love the Goonies.
It's John Roca who eats.
John hates the Goonies. That's right. Apologies.
No worries. I didn't make the fucking thing, so it's fine. All right, what is your guess, Dan? I think PJ knows it.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Go ahead, PJ.
Super 8.
It is Super 8.
It's my cake, Gino.
I was thinking way too early.
I was going back and forth between that and John Carter because their scores are a little similar. Because Michael.
Oh yeah, okay.
But the context clue is easily Super 8.
Yeah.
I love that score is wonderful.
If I was playing this game and I heard a chord like that with these kind of notes, I would, even if I didn't know Super 8 score very well, which is another song that I didn't have to learn for this one, I would get there. It's so Giacchino. It's so then going to be a JJ film.
Oh yeah. It sounds a little bit like his score for Lost too, because it kind of sounds like the end moving on. Yeah. Look at Andy go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take bonus songs.
I watched that show from my brain.
That's fair.
You say you washed it from your brain?
Oh hell yeah! Just
It also
straight
kind
up Eternal Sunshine did.
it kind of sounded like you said I watched it for my brain, and I was like, so it was like an
educational.
Dude, I watched that show from the pilot to its completion. From its debut, and then it's what a waste of fucking time.
Which did you feel more betrayed by, that or Game of Thrones?
I would say Game of Thrones, just because up until that last season and a half, it was in the discussion of top 5 shows of all time, top 3, and then it just lands with such a thud. But
it crashes.
Yeah, you could see the trajectory of like, it's just fucking ham-handed.
Yeah.
I only watched Game of Thrones for the first time like last year, all the way through. I binged it, so I didn't have the build up for it, and I was like, it was fine.
Yeah,
it didn't disappoint me in the end, because I just watched it all the way through and no expectations.
You probably also heard all the vitriol when it ended.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
That's true too.
Yeah, just so good. I mean, they kept introducing characters and killing off others, and you didn't care because you came to like the new characters, and it was really impressive, which most shows are so fearful of doing, obviously. But that is not this show, So we shall move on. PJ's opened up a 20-point lead at this point. And he has
the last question.
But we have 2 left.
We got 2 left.
Okay.
So Dan, you can tie this up, and then we have to go to a sudden death, which we will figure out once we get to. So, PJ, you have your choice. You'll be opening the bidding again. Number 3 or number 5 are your 2 remaining choices. What would you like?
Let's go 5.
All right. Number 5, your context clue is Here Comes the Bride. Here Comes the Bride. How many notes would you like to open with,
Bride.
PJ?
Let's go 9.
9. All right. Dan, over to you. What would you like to do?
I'm tired of him doing the same thing. You settle it. I'm going to make you guess.
Perfect.
I kind of knew it was coming.
It had to happen eventually, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Here Comes the Bride. You have 9 notes. Good luck. I think you can do it. It's possible.
All right.
Great effect on the synth.
Yeah, the synth was great. Here Comes the Bride.
Would you like to hear it again?
Yeah, could I hear it again, Andy?
Yep.
Kill Bill?
That is correct for 10 points.
Yeah. How'd that work out for you, Dan?
I think I just lost. Jesus. Maybe there's a reason he's behind the camera. So he doesn't shit talk to people in front of him.
Oh, the thing of beauty. The Arizona rattlesnake just bit you.
My pride.
Sorry about you, Dan.
You're not sorry. Don't apologize. Take your fake apologies and leave.
All right, fine. I mean,
put them in your stupid pocket.
We have one context. We have one song left. PJ, you'll open the bidding once again.
Awesome.
Your context clue for this is a rose by any other name. A rose by any other name. How many notes would you like to open with, PJ?
Let's go 7.
7. All right. Dan, over to you. What would you like to do?
Does it even matter? I can't catch him.
At this point, 30, because the most points you could get.
25.
If you wanted to, you know what? I'll fudge the rules. If you want a blind guess based on the context clue and you manage to get it right, I will even the score at 30.
Okay. I will blind guess, though. I'll go to 0.
All right. Now, PJ can top. If you want to go negative, you have to give me the director.
Just
based on the context clue. Or you just allow Dan to blind guess.
I'm gonna let Dan. Let's let Dan blind guess.
Try.
Let's try.
All right, Dan.
A rose
by any other name. Blind guessing.
The blind guess I have is Titanic.
That is incorrect.
Good guess.
That is incorrect. All right. We might as well. So PJ has one no matter what. So we'll play it like it's for real. Rose by any other name. PJ, how many notes do you want to start with? What was it again?
7.
7? All right, Dan, over to you. What do you want to do, Dan?
Settle it. Why not?
All right, sure.
Yeah,
there you go.
settle it.
I already lost. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. But all right, Rose by any other name, 7 notes.
Okay, I know it. Do I have a prop? Can I make a prop joke? I don't think I do.
Well, I mean, you could take your shirt off and try and angle the camera and lay back a little.
Right. Oh, you're going to a different scene in that movie.
That was a different scene. Yeah.
Well, I'm going off the context clue of.
Oh, sure. Okay, I got you now.
I recognize it, but Field of Dreams?
That is incorrect. What is it, Dan?
American Beauty.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And Sam Mendes.
Yeah.
Is that the director?
That is
Yeah.
nicely done, Dan.
Well, PJ still wins. Congratulations to PJ.
Oh, thanks, guys.
A little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, if someone can screw it up, I got this. I'm saying, great at screwing things up.
PJ, that was some hustling in round 1.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Don't answer anything.
Yeah.
Let
it play out. I had to just let it play, see how Dan was doing, and then I could, play into the rules a little bit and catch him at the end.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you learn to do that?
I think we need to check with the books and see if PJ, like bet to lose the first round and then I'll ultimately win in the third.
It was his uncut gems.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
We'll see. If the next time we check in with him, that DVD wall is somehow twice as big. Like,
it's like zoomed out and it's just
row after row.
Yeah. It's almost like I have to write movie trivia or something. I don't know.
Almost.
You could convert all that to digital and save yourself the hassle of moving all that shit, but that's just me.
I mean, I could, but it looks so nice behind me for when we actually tape things. Like, it's a good backdrop,
Don't you already have it most on digital anyway?
My parents have a lot of it on digital because I helped them build a digital library.
So your parents are more advanced.
Yes.
Perfect.
I am deciding to stay back in the physical Stone Age for now.
Yeah, I've moved too many times.
That's fair.
I don't want to. There's no point. There's no point.
I mean, imagine actually you've obviously done it. I had to move all this. It was a thing.
Yeah. It's not fun.
No.
I'm trying to think of how much
the VHS tapes, and you're like, why am I holding on to these fucking VHS tapes? Yeah, I had 2 used boxes that survived 2 moves over the course of 10 years, and I'm like, why am I doing? Or 8 years? It's like, this is stupid. And then a big fair month, I'm gonna take them. All right, well, a lot of fun.
Sure.
It was great.
Yeah, tons of questions answered. PJ slow rolled you and kind of, Dan, you should have maybe told him to settle the score one question sooner.
You're right. The one that of course, the one I tell him to do what he knows.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
my luck.
Look, you were the one. You said it was the self-fulfilling prophecy.
It was,
and that's what happened. If anyone
true.
could screw it up, it was you, and I appreciate that you played into that.
How the narrative goes, right? I was supposed to lose, correct?
Yeah.
Like
the architect of your own demise.
How's the story change from here? Because I lost. Oh, I hate PJ now. That's right. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. So eventually it's going to be the Rocky 2 of this. You're going to come back and you're going to have to beat me.
Ah, gotcha. Take it on the chin.
Perfect. All right. So where's Clubber Lang coming from? Or is that 3? That's 3.
That might be Max. We have our other buddy on the channel. Like I knew. Yeah. I asked PJ and I'm like, okay, great, PJ. But if you ever need someone who's like, I remember a couple of weeks ago when you had Andy, some of your friends on, and those were the hardest ones I've ever seen. He's the guy you would call for that show because he's
100%.
He's more knowledgeable than either one of us, or probably both of us put together.
He's
good to know. We'll store that away. All right. Well, our thanks to both of you gentlemen. Before we get out of here, Dan, is there anything you'd like to plug or promote?
I'm lucky enough to work with PJ every now and again, trying to get into doing more things for networks and our group of people. So I'm going to be hitting the ground running with that here in the few. I think if you like Google it, you can find movies I've done. I have a few movies on Prime and whatnot, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm around. It's right down here is where you can find me online.
There you go. Hi Dan Nye.
Yep.
So hit him up over there. To our winner today, Mr. Campbell, what would you like to promote, plug, or say before we get out of here?
Yeah, you guys can find me over on Twitter at PJ_Campbell. You can find both Dan and I at the PJ Campbell Network. We do tons of watch-alongs, and we've got all sorts of shows. If you've never seen Box, go check it out. That's the Curb Your Enthusiasm of unboxing videos is the best way I can describe it.
It's very absurdist. It's very absurd.
Yeah, it's very absurdist. Sean Sullivan, Kristen Smith, and Maxwell Haddad, and Chris Clark did something very brilliant with that show. So go check that out. And I guess you can find me at the Movie Trivia Schmodown, where we write the question. I write the questions. Be nice to the writers. We're only human. Things happen. That's all I got.
Well, there you go. Follow him at PJ_Campbell and Dan at Hi Dan Nye. And our thanks to both of you gentlemen. I'm going to drop you out and we'll close out the show. But it was a lot of fun. And congrats, PJ.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
All right. Later, fellas. Well, another successful show.
Good show. Yeah. What was the final score? How did it end up? It obviously got tighter at the end there.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to award, it was 85-55 going into that last question. So if you want to say the 30 points that I was going to just give to Dan, then it'd be 115-55. Otherwise, I don't know, 30 point to 60 point, win somewhere in there. But
yeah. No, it was good. Really good.
A commanding win by PJ ultimately. Climbed back in. That has happened now a couple times on the show. I know the first fan show with Joe and Jay Scotty. Joe had built up a lead, and then Jay Scotty slowly climbed back in that third round. Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was that kind of songs v scores knowledge again as well. PJ really. I mean, to pull Phantom Thread, even though he didn't get points for it. Well, he did from Dan not getting it, but yeah. That's really good knowledge. That's a tough one.
That one was easily the hardest in my opinion of the third round. And I love that movie, but I wouldn't have been able to get it off of those notes. Yeah,
I think when you have the Oscar ceremony, you get to hear that score over and over again. Whenever it's nominated, they pull that, the orchestra are playing that score. Sure. So it was in my head from that. But yeah, it is a really tough pull.
But another successful show. They both played great. Really good. And I really liked the PJ talking a little bit of shit. I've never seen him actually do that before. A slight villain side. It's good. Yeah. Just sticking it to Dan after Dan's on the ground. He's like, what you need is a kick. And just like, wow, that was evil. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Fits in quite beautifully with this show. But it was great to have both of them. It's good to see that they're both doing well. And I think that's it for this week, man.
Yeah, great. Good show again.
Next week, we got two longtime friends of mine coming on. It's Benji Aflalo, it's a co-star, co-creator, and head writer of Alone Together, if you've ever seen that TV show, and the host of The Soup on E, Miss Jade Catapretta. And they're going to be squaring off, and then we have a few more after that coming up. So it should be a lot of fun with various guests, and we just got to nail down schedules. Otherwise, we would announce those guests coming up. But next week, it's Benji versus Jade. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't seen either in a little bit. And if you'd like to participate on the show, just retweet and like the tweet that I put out at Matt Nost. Otherwise, you can watch over at youtube.com/Matt Nost, and make sure to follow Andy at STS_Andy M. And anything you'd like to say before we close this bad boy out, sir?
Bye.
Oh, bringing it back. Full circle, baby. Full circle. Do they have a full circle song or some sort of full circle motion? I don't know.
Maybe next week.
Maybe we'll find out. I can't wait to get our all silver suits, and we'll put those on, and we'll have a dance routine. It'll be whenever we do the live show, we'll come out as, Backstreet Boys 6 and 7.
Sure.
Do you have a preference between the two, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
I grew up on NSYNC.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably, I think NSYNC and especially JT are the reason I speak with quite a low voice, but I can sing up there from like breaking my voice over and over again, trying to hit those notes that he hits. Okay. So yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, I did grow up on NSYNC. I'm a bit of a fan.
To me, it was always NSYNC were Transformers and Backstreet Boys were the GoBots. And you're like, I don't know, you guys seem like the also rans, like not quite as good as the Transformers.
Okay.
But I didn't listen to either, so I don't know anything about anything. So okay. That is just a guy who is not part of the target demographic of who that music was made for, his interpretation of those two bands. Mm-hmm. And I use the word band very loosely. That's all I'll say. All right, well, that is it for this week's Settle the Score, dude. It was good to see you. Enjoy your snow.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, we're probably done. It was one day. We're probably done now.
All right. Well, if you guys want to tune in to Settle the Score's meteorological talk, that's coming out tomorrow, and we'll be down for an hour. Talk about barometric pressure, all kinds of fun stuff. Right. But that is it. Make sure to follow him at STS_Andy M. You can follow me at Matt Nost. That is it for this week's Settle the Score. Thanks to our two guests, and we will see you guys next week with a brand new episode. Until then, stay safe, stay 6 feet apart, wear those masks. Adios.